Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of our live D&D show, Action Pact, which hopefully will be Action Pact. We're a group of friends playing a campaign in our homebrew world of Istoria, and well, we did a little bit of the intro last time, so hopefully you can check that out on Gilding Light's page on Twitter, or I'm sorry, Twitch, within the VOD section. But just to let everyone know, we've got a good table of friends here in person, so let's go ahead and get to the intros. I am the DM, DM Tbork, and starting with the player to my right, although it looks like my left, Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt. I'm playing Bogzar Nightmane. He is a very dapper bugbear. He's a rogue. He's a cleric. We didn't get to describe our characters last time, so he is a very big bugbear that wears a dark gray suit. It's just a little bit behind the styles. He's got a bowler hat on. He's got a big twirly mustache, big thick mutton chops. He's got jeweler's glasses that are always on his nose or around his neck. What else about him? He's got real stupid hair. I described it as Wolverine meets the mayor of Whoville. It's like a butt cut that like twirls in the front. It's real goofy. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, he's just a very fancy guy.
And a sweetie pie.
And a sweetie pie.
My name's Pat, and I play Vadir. He is a Minotaur Warlock. He's roughly 7.5 feet tall. Not so bulky muscle, more like live muscle, I guess. He is dark blue with ice blue eyes, and he has a set of scary-looking leather armor. Nothing very interesting.
Right. He's a Minotaur.
My name is Jacob. I am playing Dorgirin, who is also a Minotaur, but is a barbarian. And whereas he is more lithe muscle, mine is definitely more bulky. And like all barbarians, he's decked out in numerous weapons, with his preferred one being a maul. And he's pretty typical for a Minotaur, at least like color-wise, dark brown fur, but big old horns. Also, almost like 7.5 feet tall. We're both big boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And but his eyes are kind of like a pale blue color, almost white. And doesn't really wear much clothes because he's a barbarian.
That's sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be the tall side of the table, and on the opposing, not short side, just not as big as the big boys.
Normal height.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
What?
traditional height.
We can't hear you from down there.
Oh, okay. Already got jokes this one. I'm Emily. I play Renishara Wood. I am regrettably suffering from a migraine today, so we might not be doing as much fun things with the lights today. So appreciate that, Tony, and much love to everyone out there who are fellow migraine sufferers. It's brutal. But like I said, I play Renishara Wood. She is a Kalashar, which means she's very much human with some extra sprinkled in. She is youngish. She has tan, medium, light brown skin, pale white hair, and features that are pretty humanish looking, you know, normal facial structure. Not pretty, but not homely. She's normal height for a human, about 5'4"-ish, kind of on the shortish side, but I guess more average height. A little bit slender, and she is a sorcerer who has very few hit points. Oh, Tony, please don't kill me.
Just a friendly reminder.
Just a friendly reminder.
Hi, I'm Chris. I am playing Rainier, the Blood Hunter Tabaxi. And what? He's like similar to me, like 6 foot. more on the slender. I mean, he's a cat. He's not a chonky boy. Uh, yeah, I hadn't gotten as far as all that, but I didn't know we were doing this. So I'm actually making him on Hero Forge right now. But yeah, and he's got a haunted look to him.
Nice. Well, that's it for the character intros. When it comes to I know. I want to give a special thanks to Gilding Light providing us this space to be able to stream our show. It's very kind of you to do that, and we hope that we can provide a little bit of fun on Tuesday nights for everybody that's in chat. In addition, we also want to give a shout out to Sirenscape for providing music. Though we use a different program here, they do provide music on our other Gilding Light shows. So thank you to them as well. With that, let's go ahead and cover the recap from last time. I'll go ahead and kind of start it with the adventure beginning, where everyone, as per usual when it comes to a D&D adventure, is in a tavern. And after a bit of a interesting evening, kind of dissuading some ruffians and thugs away from the tavern, they found their way back, which is when the party got involved. So, who wants to cover the recap after that?
Anyone?
So
We had a good old-fashioned bar brawl.
That's right.
uh,
We defended ourselves.
Right.
We did manslaughter.
A little bit of murder.
Just a sprinkle of murder with a lot of
It was
manslaughter.
entirely in self-defense.
Yeah, we defended that door.
You bashed
broke
someone's face in.
He asked me.
That is true.
You did ask for it, yeah.
After we fought, the law came in. They were not happy with us. It's murder. And
man,
which was surprising to me because I didn't expect the law in a D&D game. So Tony and his consequences.
keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
TMT Borg.
I'm trying something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, what happened after that?
We felt really bad because the door got broken and also a chair. So the
That's
next
right.
day, we decided to pick up on a little side quest situation that we had activated in our zero session. Ran over to a bar that makes some really bomb ale made from magical crystals.
That's right. Sunny Delight.
Sunny Delight, which, if you guys didn't get that reference, we're sorry because you weren't here for our single session. So we are now on the road, or we're on the hunt. We've been asked to go look for some of these magic crystals that they use to make ale. There's like
Right.
a vein of them in the mountains.
They apparently use those crystals to do a lot more than just ale, though. There's, I don't know. The sheriff is apparently wearing gauntlets made of the same crystals that can do something.
Yeah.
I thought it was
yeah.
just a gauntlets, but with like a crystal inserted.
Yeah,
So,
but
like
it's
standard.
something extra. I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
So we're not going to tempt her and
No.
into using those.
She looks like someone we don't want to mess with right now in our
Let's
level
snap
2
this out.
state.
It's just-
Someone won't let us know.
That's right. Right.
Just one more session now.
Yeah, just one more, guys.
No, like one more additional now.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Okay, every time you ask, yeah. Got it.
After that, we went to the surveying scry. That was the name of the place.
The surveying scry.
Keen Mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, he gave us a map. We annoyed him,
And then
Yeah.
intrigued him.
and then
Yeah.
intrigued him.
He
That's
was a
right.
map maker who makes maps
And then we went and bought a door
to replace the door that was broken
and a chair.
and a chair. And we made some friends. Seems
right.
like Rose has got some pretty good standing in the city. So.
I'm pretty convinced Rose murdered her husband and then changed everybody's memories.
Conspiracy theories, guys.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm gonna get to the bottom of that.
I love Rose.
Then we jumped in Bog's cart with his horse Jasper, and we set out on our way.
To find some crystals.
Well done. Got all the details. Nice.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So everybody does not level up, just to mess with you. So, with that, as the adventure continues. By the way, Emily, music?
It's
Good.
okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. If it does get to me too much, let me know. Okay.
It's the best man, guys.
So, picking up. As the party heads out from Milvain, you find yourselves traveling along the old country road.
Take
On-
me home.
Yeah.
Saw it coming.
You are actually traveling. You're in more in the direction to where your home would be, although not quite getting as far as the Kartu Desert that resides north of the city that you're currently in. Well, were in, rather. So, as you travel along the country road, you eventually get into farmland, where it becomes a kind of traditional, almost if not boring, kind of ride out. Pass through farms upon farms of the kind of surveying or the outlying lands of Milvain, the ones that kind of support the city itself, make sure that everybody has enough food. And as the road eventually kind of turns from the gravel that is more of a kind of the paved road into gravel, and gravel into plain old dirt road, you eventually find that the dirt road does come to an end. And you find yourselves at the beginning sign to an orchard. Plenty of trees planted about. You find a sign that has the Car Orchard painted on top of it, or on it, with red letters on a green sign, some apples on it. Does appear to be an apple orchard. But this is where the road ends.
Are we just following the map we were given? What is this orchard on this map?
It's not. The map is more detailed, or not detailed. It's more general, like landscape oriented, than details of where you're traveling through.
He missed a detail. There's an orchard here.
Oh,
Someone
we
should
sketched
draw that on
in.
there.
Yeah, definitely. On that note, Rin flips out of the cart and goes and runs to get some apples.
What the hell?
Is there anybody around?
That seems like a bad idea. Theft after a murder is
Haven't
not a
you
good idea.
seen that play Wizard of Oz? It's a great idea.
It's close to 5. So make a perception check. Actually, you know what? Both of you. You look for apples. You look for anybody that might be around.
You look for the law.
Well, we're not seeing anybody.
Perception.
5. Okay. You look around.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody around. 17. You see Rin running towards the nearest tree. So as you run up, you don't really spot too many apples. You see some down branches. You see what look like the kind of the growths of apples, but some that are just rotten, probably need to be pruned. Other ones look like they're still growing. It still is late spring, so there's not really a lot to pick from currently. But you do see that there are some growing.
So good. Okay. I just kind of saunter back to the cart, looking sad.
You didn't get any apples?
They're not ripe yet.
Well, let's go. This is weird. I don't know why this orchard's in front of us.
I'm really sad about the apples.
Yeah.
How big is the orchard? Like, how far does it span?
It's a good size. If you had to guess from your not so great perception check, you're thinking anywhere between maybe a few acres to maybe dozens. You're not quite sure.
Is there like a path in front of us at all?
There is, yeah. There is a dirt road that leads into the orchard, but it's more like the dirt road kind of came to its end here.
So can I discern at all where people travel at all through here, through this area, or do they straight up just go through this orchard?
Well, it looks more like the road has come to its end, that there's no real way to go. Like, this is basically the end of the dirt road.
Okay.
That you're going to be going into wilderness, and there's no real path to travel after this point.
This cart not gonna make this this trip. Why would you do this to me? I shouted to heavens. really had to do a lot to get this cart, and it seems like it doesn't work.
Is there a place we can stash it nearby that looks like it might be a good hiding spot for a big old cart?
You could potentially stash it within the orchard, or you could travel along the road to see if it leads somewhere within.
Let's just follow this road, see what it goes, right?
Sounds good. Maybe there's good Samaritan to bring away.
And we all go.
So,
We should have, yes.
So, as you travel along the kind of smaller dirt road into the apple orchard,
Mm-hmm.
you eventually do come to a small home with a fairly good-sized barn nearby. And as you travel up, you see that there are currently what look like a husband and wife, likely, at the front of the orchard, talking to three kind of younger girls, somewhere between the age of maybe 12 and 15. As they turn, they hear the horse coming up. You see them kind of give a wave.
I'll hop out. You can go up to greet him.
Husband walks up. Hello there. Welcome to the car orchard. We're unfortunately not in season right now. You can't pick apples. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, brother. I'm trying to get through to this cave where there's crystals, right? We got a map. The map sucks. It said that we could keep going, but there's an orchard.
Right. Yeah. This is pretty much where the dirt road ends. Unfortunately. Where is the where's the? You said crystals?
Don't worry about that. So,
I'm gonna take the map out.
Okay.
so we're trying to get to here.
Kind of looks at it.
Sorry. We're trying to get to here. And it says that we're here.
Uh-huh.
You being a local,
Yeah.
do you have any idea the best way to get there?
Kind of. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Looks at it. Honey, can you come over? And you see the wife walk up. Hi, Deidre Carr. Nice to meet you. Oh, sorry, we didn't give introductions. I'm Deidre. This is my husband, Hugh. Oh, sorry, Hugh goes to shake your hands. Then we have Courtney, Abella, and Melanie. The daughters all give a little curtsy.
Hello.
Carr family orchard. I'm not really quite sure where he's looking. She kind of gives it a once over. And they kind of debate a little bit back and forth. I think they're just going straight north. So too.
Yes, north.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think, judging by the looks of this, you're gonna be just going through the forest north from here. Got a cart.
Yeah.
That's probably not gonna make it in the woods.
Right, of course it's not. Why would it? Why would a car? Why you dare?
Maybe stable the horse. You could use the cart, of course. While we're-
Whoa, hey, well, you can't just offer up my car.
Well, do you want to try and put it on one of these guys' backs and hoof it through the mountains?
Is that a miniature joke? It sounded like a miniature joke. You guys, do you hear this?
Oh yeah, I heard it.
A couple of girls giggle.
That's my audience.
Actually, could you guys carry my car? Hey, thank you.
I'm gonna pretend we didn't talk.
All right, never mind. Anyway. Yeah, could we possibly leave my cart here?
He was kind of, I don't
I
know.
mean, you could use it.
Uh,
Do you have a cart?
Teacher interrupts. Oh, no. You can absolutely keep it here. The barn would be fine. We have plenty of room in there. We're in the off season, so there's nothing really stored currently in terms of barrels and bushels of well, some hay, but mostly apples. So yeah, sure, that's fine.
I can pay you to look after Jasper.
Oh, you know what? How long is your trip gonna be?
I mean, a few days, maybe. Not long.
Tell you what, the crystals. I'm sure they're probably something very expensive. We can work out payment on your return.
Yeah, I'd still like to pay you now.
Do you girls like magic?
All three of them
You know,
kind of shrug a little bit. Oh, they're quite shy. To be honest, we came from Ortham, kind of got out of a bad situation there, so We're a little hesitant around magic. Kind of got away from that busyness and weird things.
Would you like to see a performance?
Girls kind of nod sheepishly a little bit. They seem a little more inclined to you though.
I cast dancing lights, and I bring up about 4 of them, and I start juggling the lights and doing a little performance, and then I bring them together, and it says that I can combine them to make a slightly humanoid figure, and then it starts dancing,
Oh, nice.
and I start humming along with it so that it's dancing.
Okay. You see the youngest one immediately like starts clapping. She's really into it. The other 2 are kind of okay. It's pretty neat. Kind of more maybe
I'm
more.
too old for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And-
baby magic.
Right. But you see Deidre say, oh, that's so nice of you. Thank her. I'll just thank you.
Not all magic is bad, dear. You can touch it if you like. It won't harm you.
No.
It can
You don't
shake
need to
your
touch
hands.
it. It's okay.
Okay,
Here's one gold, one gold piece.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I don't. Hopefully, Jasper here doesn't eat too much hay or unripe apples.
you know what? We can make this.
Wonderful. Thank you.
She just kind of pockets it. You kind of I'd like to just interject for a moment to speak about just kind of what the purpose of the crystals are. Are they dangerous? If you're going to be bringing them back, I don't want them here.
No, they're not dangerous. They use them to make ale.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's just really tasty ale. It's like a distilling
Yeah,
process.
Essentially, we're running an errand for a really high-end
Brewery.
brewery. Yeah.
Really? Okay. If by chance you were to have any of the ale packaged, if you could
Sure,
I mean,
we
we
can
could.
ship that to you.
Yeah.
Maybe you could work out a deal to send some of your apples so that they could make cider. Have you thought about this?
I
I'm
haven't.
really good at marketing.
That's that's a great idea.
You can actually coin the name
Let-
of the
Oh,
beverage.
gee, let me get all your info, and
Okay,
then
yeah,
we
yeah.
will work something out here. I
Okay,
think
sure,
that would be really great.
Yeah, I'll exchange info with you. You'll
Yeah.
send me yours, and then
Cool.
whomever your other person is.
Of course,
around-
yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah.
Absolutely. That
Uh,
sounds wonderful.
So I'm Hugh Carr.
Yes,
at the,
you car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carr Orchard.
Car Orchard, yeah. Q. Is that
CARR.
right?
Two
Well,
R's.
I mean, I saw it on the sign, but
Yeah.
you know.
No, that's
Anyway,
fine. And then yeah, we can.
yeah, Orchard.
And I'm sorry. Your information.
Yeah. So I'm Bogsar, not mine.
Okay.
Work with at the Weary Eye
Okay.
in Milvain.
Somebody getting this? And the girls. One of the girls runs out and grabs a piece of parchment and starts just quilling as best as she can.
Yeah, so Rosemary there, let me talk to her. We'll get back with you. You're very close to town, so
I mean, at least a day's travel on foot.
right, but I mean that's
Oh, the carts. Right.
it's nothing, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in a Bullthorn or something like that. you
Yeah.
know.
Thank God. Thank the gods. The Squatters Row was rough.
Yeah, it's a terrible city.
It is truly.
It's a terrible place.
Wow.
Squatters Row to own an orchard.
Yeah, there was an unfortunate death in the family. A few years back, Patrick Sullivan, kind of distant relative of Deidre. Yeah, I didn't really know him. He was, I think, a second, third cousin. I don't know exactly how that goes. But, yeah, he passed away. But then the farm kind of fell over to us. There's no other relatives.
He wasn't murdered, right?
Oh, I hope not. I didn't actually find the details of his
Yeah.
death.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Hopefully not.
I hope not. So,
A lot of unsavory types. Well, you know.
true. See, we're starting to get a little nervous. Tight. You know what? How about it's close to nightfall. If you all want to stay in the barn, you're welcome to sleep there.
Oh.
Get a good rest in before you head out tomorrow.
I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to rest here?
Sure.
Might as well.
All right. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
Sure. If there's anything you need, just let us know. We'll all be inside. The door will be locked.
Of course,
No
yeah.
offense, we
Yeah,
just
no.
don't really know
No.
you.
We're,
Um,
there's a couple of big boys over here. I mean, I get it.
it's actually they're not the ones I'm more concerned about, but it's
It's the cat. Yeah, I get it. He's shifty odd. Yeah.
right. So
he looks a bit haunted.
as you say that, she kind of rears back a little bit. You're right. You know, just if you just stay in the barn, we'll all
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah, no.
I
No
I
problem.
look at him and I go, "Oh, he's not so bad." And I cast prestidigitation, and so that when he moves, a bell jingle sound follows him.
I illusion a collar with a bell.
See, he's quite tame.
You see the youngest daughter, who's about 11, comes up to you and she's like, can I pet you?
Oh, that's offensive.
No,
Oh,
that's
boy.
very good to teach her that. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's very
consent.
important.
Consent is very
it
important.
is.
Melanie, come on.
The tail is twitching furiously.
Well, we're gonna turn in. So just help yourselves to staying in the barn. Make beds out of hay. Whatever you want to do in there. Just don't.
Oh, a hay bed.
Cause
I haven't
anything
done
crazy.
that since I was a little kid. Have you done a hay bed? Just like a pallet on the floor.
I lived in all day. I lived in the desert.
No hay in the desert.
Apparently not.
No, hay doesn't grow in the desert very well.
You hear a thump as the door shuts.
Where'd they go?
We make such good strides. We're taking 2 giant steps backwards.
Apparently, when you bring up murder, people don't like it.
We're so weird.
Maybe
Okay.
just accuse them of murdering their uncle for a farm.
I didn't accuse
overall
them. I
intelligence?
just asked in general. Anyway.
Well, I suppose we should settle in and go see what kind of barn situation we're sleeping in.
Yeah. Is this a nice barn?
So
This is a holy bar?
as you make your way over to it,
It was until we offended him.
you do find that there is a large pair of doors where a cart could potentially go in. As you open it up, there's no cart, so you're able to park yours in there. There is a stable currently empty for name of your horse. I forgot.
Tony.
Dude, whatever.
DMT Bork.
Yeah.
Jasper.
Jasper, thank you.
Everything I have is named after a gemstone or.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
So as you find a spot for Jasper, and there's plenty of hay.
Mhm,
Some of it's looks like it's from like last season, where it's kind of got that like crust and kind of worn, basically starting to decay kind of smell to it. But there's a healthy amount still that's been laid down that is newer too. So it's kind of a good mix between both. You see plenty of empty buckets that are used likely to store apples, but there's like 2 very large stacks of them in the corner. You also see some pruning utensils, tools to cut down apples and also trim off dead apples too, potentially too. So yeah, it's a pretty standard barn. It does it's fairly sizable, able to fit everybody in. You can all find a spot individually if you like. There is a second floor too that has mostly just extra hay.
I sleep there.
You're gonna make a nest in the loft.
Off he goes, playing into the stereotypes.
Do the utensils look like clean and good condition?
So as you look at them, they actually look like they're pretty good.
Okay.
They're not like rusty or anything. There might be a little bit, but typical kind of wear and tear that you
Sure.
normally expect.
Like a couple minutes after I don't do, you hear like a little squeak. It's a mouse. I just
No, that's the second murder.
Sounds pretty accurate.
Hear him start clawing on like the wood of the
Yes.
Yeah, something.
Prestidigitation.
No.
So maybe you put that bell on you permanently.
bombed with a mouse head.
This is really taking a turn. Anyway,
Your idea.
so What brings you Minotaur in down this far south?
Oh, we were escorting a caravan through the Cartu Desert. I'm losing my accent.
Sorry. Apparently.
Uh, well, the caravan, it looked for people who knew the desert.
Yeah.
And we're from the desert.
So you know really well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
it's the land of the Savage Tribe.
That's a perfect job for you, isn't it?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
great.
and the cart was on its way to Millvane.
So now you're just in Millbank. What are you gonna do next?
Well, apparently we're gonna go find some crystals.
You just a go with the flow kind of guy.
Man with a plan.
That makes sense to me.
I mean, for being honest, he's kind of following me.
Oh,
I changed it again.
it's all right.
Well,
Is it your inner demon?
What?
Just like,
just changes day to day.
Why's he following you?
We say I'm a bounty hunter.
Bounties.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Are you on a bounty now?
I am.
Who are you looking for?
Yeah.
Maybe we can help.
That's
I
a
could,
little more private.
I mean, I could totally be a bounty hunter. Bob the bounty hunter. I grab my hair, wear a lot of tactical gear. I totally nail it. That'd be great. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Why are you guys laughing?
I mean, I did travel a long way here. It's possible I've heard of something along the way.
Yeah, I know the area really well. Maybe I've seen a thing or two. I'm looking around. My fingers are really big, okay? Sometimes I can't close this one, okay? Come on, guys. Anyway,
I mean, if we're being honest, I don't really know you.
we committed murder together.
Manslaughter at
Technically, we
best.
committed murder. We were just accessories.
Okay, well, good point. Well, if
Well-
you need any assistance,
I will,
I'm more than willing to help.
Could have just let them come through the door and just sit back. And then what would happen?
You might have been able to come to a peaceful resolution. That is an option.
Oh no, he was bringing the hammer.
Axe.
Axe.
The metaphorical hammer. I bought the real hammer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And smashed his face in.
He asked for it.
He specifically asked that he walked through the door for you to mash his brain in.
I'm pretty sure I heard that, yeah.
I did.
Pretty sure he said that. I most
I mean, it was implied.
I'm
We
like-
told them that it was closed, and then they needed to go somewhere else.
Right. Or
And then they
die.
broke the door.
Uh-huh. Yes.
They were looking for a fight.
I see the logic now.
I mean, known criminals break down a door of an old woman.
so you're just
That's-
assuming the orc is a dog.
No, he was a known criminal. He worked for the Cow, which is a crime syndicate.
Which we didn't know until after.
No, he did say
He
that.
announced it when he came in the first time.
He said it the first time. We knew that.
We did know.
Yeah.
We know.
I remember.
I have a keen mind. I remember things like that.
Right.
Crime syndicates. Write it down. I know.
Great.
Anyway,
It's all-
powwow's going really well.
Have I heard of that syndicate?
Make a history check.
Is that the first roll this evening?
No.
Perception.
Wait. No, that's a.
No.
It's
An 8 wouldn't have been much better. It's plus 0.
That lines up fairly well.
There's the Cow. There's like the Blue Daggers. I believe are those still around? I don't know.
Are they home to where we were? Or are they home to Melvane or are they home to Ortharm?
Which one?
The cow.
The Cow. I believe they're in Oldham. And then,
Like
yeah.
a branch of them, like a cell.
yeah, I'm sure they're probably all through this area. They're kind of jigs.
Really, a
Yeah,
crime
they-
syndicate.
They are not nice.
Hey,
I've had a few
don't be
run-ins.
judgy.
They're kind of jigs.
A crime syndicate?
Yeah.
Do you
I
know?
don't know.
if
They
you-
can be altruistic.
Do you know nice crime syndicates?
Maybe.
All right then. Anyway,
You know a lot about Orthar?
I've passed through there. I've been all over this area.
Fourth Arm is kind of a hub.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah. Little crime.
A lot of crime. It's a very dirty place, really.
It's true.
So, what did you do before you became a night manager?
Well, before I was night manager, how far back do you want me to go here? So I've had a lot of jobs.
As far back as you want.
Okay. Well, when I was a really young lad, I was in Baltimore.
Okay, maybe not that far. Give me like 2-3 years.
All right. Well, for a while, I owned my own business in Ortham, where I sold jewelry.
Did you make good money?
I mean, it was all right, but I wasn't in the best location.
Location is everything.
It really is location, location, location. That's what they say.
It is. I've heard that.
But in that city, being a big bugbear trying to sell jewels, a lot of people put their noses up at you. So
See, that's what I'm talking about. Assumptions. It's just no good for anybody.
yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna keep judging crime syndicates.
Yeah, you just keep judging with your judginess, cat.
Are you yelling down from the loft?
I'm just sitting on the edge.
Okay.
His feet dangling.
No, the tail.
All three.
Yeah. But like on the side. So like all three.
Oh, like a French roll.
Yeah.
I've always been kind of curious. How do you acquire the gems or diamonds or for that?
Oh, you make a whole lot of connections.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Freight
seems like
routes
a
and
man with
such.
connections. He got off the job.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't really want a job, but that's true. It just kind of seemed like a fun thing to do.
Hey, look at it this way, we might run into some fun out here. Things
Yeah.
to hit with a hammer, like
Apple orchard fun. I mean, look at everything we've got so far.
Yeah, like you really don't have to commit murder to have fun. You know that, right? Please tell me you know
We all look
You know?
very confused.
You know, maybe if we end up in another like large city or town, like we could find a nice karaoke joint. You know, we could all sing a little bit. You know, not singers. So murder is really your only fun. Okay,
That and tracking.
trekking.
Tracking is fun to you.
Yeah.
It leads to the murder.
How did you get into? Oh, okay.
Goldie.
How did you get into? How did you find your calling? What spoke to you and said, "Murder, that is my life's purpose"?
who said we were all about murder? It ain't murder when someone picks a fight.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Or
Who said?
pays you.
It pays you.
What drew you to tracking? What said yes? Tracking and murder is my life's purpose.
Have you ever lived in the desert?
No.
It's not a whole lot.
Okay.
You gotta find
It
food
makes sense.
sometimes, and it's real hard to find things in the desert.
So it's
You
an
get real good at
application
using your eyes
of convenience.
or nose, snout, thing.
Bless you.
Okay. What time of night is it?
It's it's you guys continue your conversation. If that's long and on to the wee hours. We'll see. Yeah, it's probably got there around 6 o'clock. So 8 as you continue on sharing stories.
Yeah, maybe we should, head to bed and then get an early start. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of like clean and polish the warhammer that I have for a little bit before going to bed.
Sure.
And of course, like I take like the cover off of it, and it's like glowing
Inside the barn.
inside the barn.
Well,
Can I sneak up behind him?
Make a stealth check. And then what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Oh no.
13.
Ah, you totally hear me. 4. Not rolling really well.
And so you hear as she's stepping through the hay.
But I'm just like very obviously.
Yep.
The cartoonish. Yeah. I just kind of like slowly turn my head. Oh, what do you want?
I just go. Shiny.
Oh yeah. It was a gift from the moon goddess. Found an old shrine in the mountains. Actually, in the same mountains we're going to, but further north. I was wandering, doing barbarian things.
Right. Yes.
as one does.
That's what does.
It's one of the barbarian professions.
Yeah.
When I found my way into a cave, and then the floor kind of collapsed, and I got trapped in there for a little bit. But I wandered through that cave, searching for another way out when I came across it. An old shrine, long and forgotten. Hadn't been visited in who knows how long.
Mm.
But it had symbols of the moon and other creatures related with the moon, carved in the walls. I approached it, and I heard a voice in my own noggin speaking to me.
Brent just like sits down and is like wide eyed and just like raptured with the story. Tell me more.
She told me that she was from long ago. That she used to be worshipped until the moon. Until. Hang on, I need to worship. Moon god.
Right. Oh, the one.
Yes.
Tony doesn't know.
Sorry,
Salenthia.
Salenthia.
Sorry, I created 47, so it's hard for me to keep track sometimes. Or no, 49.
He's not an overachiever or anything.
No. I need to.
The one that I encountered said that she used to be worshipped long ago, long before Salenthia took predominance. It's almost as if she was cast down and her powers were taken from her. She hasn't told me much more, but she gifted me a hammer that was found in that shrine. And this is it. And she begged me to search for the others and help her regain her power.
Others?
Other shrines apparently lost to time.
And she told you.
She did, but only because it was within one of her shrines. She doesn't have enough power to reach out beyond.
And she's a god?
So she told me. It looked pretty godly with the shrine.
Brent just kind of goes quiet.
Hear kind of the whole story. You just hear, "Shut up! We're trying to sleep."
That wasn't a very good ghost story.
It was.
There were no jumps and scares.
I don't like those either.
Here's one. There's this old, like, Scrooge McDuck kind of guy, right? And then 3 ghosts come and visit him. One from
the present, and then one from the past, and then one from the future. Have you heard that one?
I think I heard about a play,
It's pretty good.
maybe.
You guys don't
I
feel,
think
I
I've
don't
seen
feel
it,
like
though.
people appreciate this, so it's fine. I'm not a bard. I don't have the art of storytelling. That's a problem.
I kind of saunter over to Bogsy and I like just flop down in the hay.
Hello. What's up?
So, I saw that you kind of make things happen. Like
What?
magic.
Major things? Yeah, I do that from time to time.
How do you do that?
How do I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I pull out my sword. It's I use this.
Does it glow?
It's a really fancy like ornamental rapier. It looks
Uh-huh.
like it's more ceremonial than
Oh.
anything else. And on the end is a big like red ruby, and there is attached to like the pommel and the what's the word I'm looking for?
The handguard.
There's like the hilt. So there's like a tassel hanging there that has a medallion that has a forge and a hammer on it.
Yeah, I'll just make it happen with this, and then this is the symbol of the god that I follow.
You got two.
Yeah. This is Evkov.
Evcon.
Yeah.
Bless you.
No, bless you. Anyway, this is Tiger's Eye.
Oh.
This is the name. Put it away.
And does Evcon?
Oh, sorry, is that offensive? Anyway,
Does your god talk to you too?
not particularly. I mean, they speak to me, but not like, oh, how you doing, Bugsy? Like, they don't do that.
Kind of got the impression
Not on a
of what
first name
gods
basis
do.
yet.
Well, mate, what's it?
Not on a first name basis yet.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, level 2. But, I mean, I always feel him with me, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's a guy?
Oh, man, I don't know. Perhaps it's wrong of me to assume.
Sure.
Evkov is a pretty manly name now.
Yeah.
Evkov, you know.
Bless you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I guess I should ask that, right?
Yeah, maybe it would be polite.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, what pronoun
Yeah,
to use?
totally agree.
Yeah.
Next time I'm at the temple, I'll ask that.
So you can only talk to him when he's in the temple.
Well, I mean, that's when I do most of my praying, but
Okay. She looks kind of confused. Okay.
yeah, well, I mean, Evkov, he's kind of the god of like funerals and stuff like that. And
Oh.
he's the forge and also like ceremonies for funerals and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of sad.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
It was kind of sad.
Some people look at it as kind of a celebration. I mean, you're moving from one time to the other.
Oh, I guess that's true. I
So
never thought
pretty.
about it that way.
Celebrating aspect.
Interesting.
That's right. So, yeah,
I'm learning so much.
right. I was raised in a temple in Opolis, and that was kind of the god that I took a shine to, you could say.
Yeah.
So they trained me to, you know, like prepare bodies and stuff for funerals and such.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a great temple. I should take it.
I would love to see it.
It's beautiful.
I would love to.
They use these gemstones all over the building.
No way.
Yeah, so it's so old and decaying that they use these gemstones all over the place from mines around the area. till I repair it. So it's just super shiny all the time.
I love shiny.
Who doesn't?
It's true.
Did we all hear this conversation? Okay. So I was gonna come back to the edge and be like, isn't the road there closed now?
I don't know, is it? I haven't been back in a bit.
There was a town. Was it a town or a guard tower?
Town.
Not town. Like the in between there.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a town before there that I think is gone.
Yeah.
Because
We don't talk about that town. You want a ghost story? That's a ghost story. But I always go around. I don't take the road.
You go all the way up through the.
Through Misty Thicket? No, that's a bit further north.
Very nice.
That's
Yeah,
that's the only
no.
way through. It's the only way around.
Yeah, you're talking about Pharaoh Fall. Yeah, we don't go there. That's a bad news bears right there.
Yeah.
Bad news bugbears.
Oh,
That's even worse.
that is very serious.
Yeah, we avoid that place.
Wow. I'll keep that in mind for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to bed now.
Ren will kind of find a quiet corner by herself, kind of away from the guys, and she'll kind of snuggle in and think for a really long time. Stay up probably as late as she can before she hits an exhaustion point. She'll just whisper, "Are you a god?"
You hear a. Not from here. I've seen them.
Are they shiny?
There's something else. Some are shiny. It's time to sleep.
Good night, Char.
Good night.
She goes,
So, as everyone finds rest within their respective spots in the barn, you all have a decent night's rest. Maybe not the most comfortable, but not terribly uncomfortable either. The hay does make for nice bedding. If scratchy at sometimes. Or itchy, rather. But, as everyone wakes up the next day, you all have your long rest. And fairly early, light creaks in or peeks in through the various cracks and crevices of the barn. And eventually, as dawn does give way to full-on sunlight, wake up the next day.
Brent's gonna try and creep up to the loft.
Good morning.
I guess
Sorry. I
that's a
put my butt on
stealth
camera.
roll again. Please be nicer to me.
My shoes were untied.
Oh, that's better. 19 stealth
Okay.
against him.
Yeah, passive for sure.
Passive.
Mm.
13s.
Yeah. So you're still asleep as Ren creeps up to the loft.
Even with my, well, I was actually trying to see how I sleep. I don't remember. I guess
Like
it is just normal. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was something else.
Okay, so Ren creeps along the banister and sees where he's in the pile of hay, and will kind of stand up and just yell, "Good morning!" and jumps into the hay
Okay.
and does a little prestidigitation so that it goes kind of everywhere.
So that's how you wake up.
How every cat likes to be woken up.
Have you been near a cat and done that?
I have 2 cats at home. Yep.
And how does it go for you?
Great.
Lots of cuts.
So that my first thought was charge and swipe.
By all means, it would be natural.
And charge and do a cloth crack.
Yeah, if you want to do reactive, just go for it.
What's my
And
Claws
Rin is dead.
is +2. That's a 17 to hit.
Right. Shield.
Really? We're gonna waste that?
Okay.
It's just my claws, right?
I have 13 hit points.
So, quicker than your reflexes to swipe at her, Rin quickly, like almost prepared, is, oh god, I made a mistake. Throws up the shield spell, deflecting the attack before it can actually
What does it
land.
make your AC?
It makes my AC
It's +5.
+5, so 17.
It matches it though.
Oh, you hit me anyway.
Oh yeah,
Oh, well then I wouldn't have done it.
You don't
Oh well,
know
it's
that.
fine.
that's fine. We can retract it. That's okay. As you see the claws coming for you, you know they're going to hit.
Roll backs. For 4.
Oh, okay. So, as a very healthy,
Brought it down to single digits.
yeah, as a very well placed set of oversized cat claws, being the size of Rainier, you see them strike at you, and you get these 4 decent sized gash marks right across your forearm as you go to try and block. But
He just hears in his head, "Ow, you dick!"
I'm just standing at the ready like, the fuck was that? Why would you do that?
Because it was funny. Ow! Out loud.
Vaguely sorry.
You get the bell all day today.
Right.
just a quick reminder, PG-13 stream.
What did I say?
Drop the
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just as a apologies, but
Hello.
I literally don't remember.
I know we're good. So, as the
Do you
claw
want me to
marks hit.
heal you? Do I need to heal you?
I don't know.
That's
That's up to you.
That's a bad looking cut there. Come here.
Cat scratch fever.
God, I can't believe I gotta waste this early. Oh, we just woke up. Anyway, here we go.
While we're getting ready, can she do a short rest?
Here's
Hit point back.
if I'm wasting a
If you'd like
spell
to
here,
spend the
these
hit dice,
wounds.
Hey,
If you
Oh,
want to
you
hold
already
off on
have
that and just
Bug.
do a short rest instead, that's perfectly fine. Your trip's going to be delayed an hour, but it's up to you guys.
I figured it'd take an hour for us to get up and running.
All right. Oh, well, I guess we gotta eat breakfast and stuff.
That's true.
All right. Well, I'll at
Sorry.
least
Please,
I will at least
don't
tend
startle me awake
to you.
like that.
I'll wrap it and stuff.
Oh, thank you.
So, with actually, if you'd like to make a medicine check,
Absolutely. Here we go.
and then if you'd like to spend one of your hit dice, you can roll that.
I don't think I
What are
took
my hit
medicine,
dice?
so.
Yeah, it should be 6.
Yep, that's a 2. Yeah, but 6.
Okay.
I've never actually used these reps before. I think you do it like this, and I guess they're like inside out. I don't know. I use a splint. I put that in there.
There's a bunch of hay in there.
Yeah, there's a I don't know what I'm doing there.
It's actually so bad that it adds damage.
Well, it was going to be a question of does it actually help? You didn't.
Now it's infected.
But we're not going for ultra realism with infections and wounds either, so all is fine there.
Good.
Magic.
Back to full.
Look at
Okay.
it.
How many
You
hit
saw
dice did you have
magic.
to use?
No.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I rolled a 1 on my first one, so it was,
I was
like,
gonna say-
2's not gonna do it.
If the medicine check had been particularly good, then we may have been able to boost that a little bit, but given, it is where it is though. So,
It's okay. It looks janky, but I will wear it with pride.
Yeah,
So-
I'm very good.
treat wounds.
I'm a cleric. Did you know that?
Well, I appreciate that you're here with us. Keep us happy.
No problem. I'm a cleric, and I also multi-class in marketing. So pretty good.
It's good. It's good things. I pressed the digitation under his nails because that just really stung. I feel like you were very unclean.
Full extension.
So,
While the kids are playing, I'll be outside.
yeah. And you see them actually taking what looks like some of the water of some variety. You see one of them just toss it out as they look over and kind of give you a wave. You hear she's the oldest daughter, Courtney, yell out, breakfast should be ready in just a few moments if you all would like some. My mom and dad said that you're welcome to have some. They made a little bit extra. Actually, tell them to make more. Looking at the three of you.
Did she just call us fat? Is that what just happened? I do eat a lot now.
One of us, maybe.
I just bite my lip and move on.
It's okay, buddy. You're you. It don't matter.
It's body positivity. This is right. It's right. This is just mortal love.
Oh yeah.
It's right.
Breathe it.
We're gonna be best friends. I already know. We're gonna be best friends.
Please don't.
Do you not appreciate us role playing over the top of you?
That I'm okay with.
I walk up to the bar, or you get in the bar, or like outside the bar.
We're outside.
I just walk out very confused at the looks that's going on between everyone.
Just friendship over here. That's all that's going on. That's it.
I don't know what this is.
I just said what it was. It's friendship.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I'll go get food.
So,
let's go get some apple jacks.
as you walk inside the house, the three of you definitely have to duck. You're even like, you're 6. You're fine.
Do you guys even have to like shimmy and
Like how
sideways?
how
Yeah.
far do we have to duck? Do we have to like crawl in?
Like, well, no. I mean, they're humans and everything, so you're not super down, but you do have to like keep your head down a little bit, given the horns. Could
the
potentially-
horns like the hook on things.
They do, yeah. And like, I gotta walk in sideways a little bit. Turn your head. But
Head first.
yeah, but you are able to get inside at least. As they see you walk in, the floor just creaks underneath your folks. As they look over, maybe, it should be fine.
I sure we could totally do this picnic style.
Yeah, maybe out back instead.
Yeah, maybe we go outside,
Yeah,
guys.
you know what? Actually, that sounds really nice. Girls, if you don't mind just eating here, we'll bring their food out. Just stay seated. Okay, I'll just take seats at the table. As you all walk out around back, you head up through the front door since it's just going to be easier than walking through the entire house to get to the back. But you do find there is actually a small kind of like picnic bench set up that you all take seats at. Similarly, as you sit down, assuming you sit, the bench does creak beneath you guys as well. Not too far or anything. You're not worried about breaking it, but you do have to interspace. 3 and 2, basically.
We get it, Tony. We're big boned.
You are. But nope. As you all sit down, they come outside, and you see this basically this big pot they brought out, full of what smells like oatmeal. And as they set it down, this is pretty much all we have that can make in this kind of volume, but I hope it's okay.
Are there apples in
There are some, yes.
it?
We added a little bit of cinnamon, so it should add a nice spice to it
Apples,
too.
cinnamon.
So
That's great.
we've got some bowls, and they set them down, and they pour them. You're welcome to help yourselves. We've already eaten, so you're welcome to just finish off as much as you like. There's a healthy amount too. So feel free, and well, we hope your stay at Car Orchard has been good.
It's been a great bed and breakfast experience.
Good.
5 stars.
Yeah, we'll make sure to post it on the
We,
Yelp board.
we went to sleep
thanks.
in a hay bed.
Great. I'm
We
really
woke up and
confused
had
about
breakfast.
this. Just gonna go in.
What is
They leave you to.
I feel like every time we start talking, they're just immediately like,
They were speaking to Rin during that time too. So.
that's why.
So, after a healthy breakfast, you all have your a decent amount of food actually in your bellies to make the trip.
Great. So, I guess we're heading north into the woods. I didn't mean to do that. I did that. It was my fault. Sorry. You're from the woods, right? Yeah, the mountainous woods. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, originally I was from the Cartoon Desert.
Oh,
But I would wander around in the mountains.
yeah. Mountainous woods. Right? I made a note of it.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, that's it.
So do you think any of that knowledge might help us navigating in here?
Maybe.
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
Sounds like we're good adventure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anybody good at, like navigating or anything like that? Like, who's really good, like, when they're in the woods and they're like, survival? Anybody really good at that?
I mean, I have some sort
People okay?
Well,
Survive this long.
That's true. For a cat, it's
of...
true.
Oh, I'm sure I could probably keep us alive out there.
Maybe you take charge then?
Sure, I could do that.
Great. That's a wonderful choice, I think.
all right. So, as you head northward towards the Aberjan Ridge,
Mhm.
can I have either one or two of you, whomever would like to, make a survival check?
I will assist whoever with the map and go.
I'm good.
This is the way we're going.
Either two people can roll, or one person can roll with advantage.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I ended up shouting out again.
Are we? Oh, it's a track thing. Okay. So
is anybody else gonna roll survival?
I was going to. Okay. 15.
Okay. Okay. So, being more familiar with the desert, three. So, being more familiar with the desert as you
One's full.
kind of head inward towards the woods, you see that this really isn't kind of the terrain you're used to. You're used to more kind of tracking, long distance through, more sandy dunes.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of thing. So you realize maybe just let Rainier take point on this one.
Okay.
And as you do find that this actually isn't terribly unfamiliar. Granted, you're also used to some more savanna grasslands, but there are some parallels.
Do you Gilderoy Lockhart this, where you're like, oh, I'd have known just the tracking tool to have done this, but you've already gotten it, so clearly, please. Nope.
Oh, maybe I don't know where I'm going.
Dead honest, there you go.
We're going north, right?
And you're like, well, mountains, okay, yeah, you're good. So, though the tree line does make it a little difficult at times,
We
we'll
can
say,
just pick one peak to just go towards.
sure.
To mark that peak is north. We're going there.
Yep.
So we'll go there.
Yep. And with that, you do maintain a decent course going northward specifically. So, traveling through, you make decent time as it takes about. You do estimate that it probably will take the majority of the day to get through the woods towards even just the base of the mountain. But knowing that there is ogre territory between here and there, could I have whomever else would like to, or could still be Rainier, make perception checks?
I'll keep a look at it.
I feel like I should just because I am points, right?
You're welcome to, unless somebody else would like to roll.
I will help you.
So just okay. 19.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
Like regular perception, not that's right.
Correct.
25.
Damn. Okay.
Jesus.
Nice.
I rolled a 19 and I get +6.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So, as Rainier is on point, traveling northward,
I see everything.
Bogsard gets really intense. Or Bogsard, sorry.
Books are.
Bogsard gets
fam.
really
Okay.
it's really intense as he's beginning to kind of just scout out any sort of activity that happens within the forest.
Yeah, he's just starting bulging.
Do I see birds?
You make perception check too. Well, yeah, actually you would. You're traveling.
There's a bird right there. Right there.
The bird will be flying by right now.
Yeah. So yeah, you do. You're traveling through some pretty heavily wooded areas. So yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to talk to the bird, please.
Okay.
Just quietly, on my own, mind blink. So I can talk to any creature.
Do they have to understand the language though?
It doesn't say that.
Okay.
I give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with me for 1 hour.
Okay. Cool.
They just have to be able to see me and be within 20 feet.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, absolutely. So, you find a bird flying nearby.
Magnificent, beautiful.
Yeah. We'll say it's just a.
Tony, I'm gonna need you to come up with an NPC bird,
Yeah, for sure.
What's its face?
He didn't hide any of that. He was like, okay.
Yeah. So, as it is flying by, you see this sparrow just kind of land on a branch that's maybe 10 feet above you.
Oh, sparrow.
kind of look at it. Hi, bird.
Are you saying this out loud?
What?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. You hear a, what?
It's me down here and I wave at it.
Is this bird flying or is it landing?
You see it, it's landed on a branch. It's about 10 feet up.
This is all in my head.
Yeah.
You can't see that I'm doing
Hey,
it. You
bird,
might see
it's
me
me.
stop.
So,
wave at a bird.
as you see it, as you say, hey, it's me down here, you see it. And then, so I'm going to focus on you now.
Hello. Are you from here?
What's going on?
You're talking to me.
You're not making noise.
No.
What's going on?
Now you're thinking at me.
I'm confused.
Don't read too much into it. Do you see this area a lot?
Yes.
Are there any monsters here
Yes.
close by?
Yes.
Where?
Everywhere.
He's looking at them right now.
It's a bird.
Do you think you could point me in the direction of the nearest one?
Sorry, guys. Looks over to the Minotaur. There.
Okay.
There. Looks at the party, basically just there. Monsters.
Outside of these ones specifically.
That's a really judgy bird over there. You guys see that bird judging us? It's weird.
There's a bird.
Oh yeah. Oh, guys, I can see everything.
No?
As it looks. Make decide if I should roll for this or should I? Because like it's intelligence just check the bird. You know what? It'll
Let's make the bird do it.
yeah, it's going to
How much
it's gonna look kind of off in the distance. And point big things there. And it's gonna look it is looking northward.
Really far or close?
Close.
How long flying? Do you think? How many wing flaps?
What is time?
How many wing flaps?
What is math?
You're asking concepts of bird, doesn't it?
Yeah. Many.
Many. Before the sun goes down?
Yes.
Okay. Before it reaches the apex? Before it's right up there?
It's up there.
Right.
Record,
Okay.
you brought this up.
Yeah. and thank you for that. It's a gift, really.
Food?
I have some. Here.
See it flutter down.
A
Lands in your
little bit
hand.
of bread.
Picks it.
Go ahead.
Thank you. And flies away.
Thank you.
Oh, I was totally gonna start sneaking up behind her.
Another murder.
as you begin to like sneak, you see just take off.
There's
Monsters.
monsters in our path.
Is that what was just happening?
What do you mean?
I don't know. There's a lot of eye contact between you and that bird.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Bird back down.
No. No. And you should remember that the next time you eat a mouse. Actually. They have feelings too.
Did you happen to catch that bird's name?
No.
Oh, that's sad. You should have asked.
She's still
I know I should have.
He looked like a herald, if you ask me.
That's true. You know what?
Harold
We
the
will
Sparrow.
name him Harold the Sparrow, and if we see him again,
Yeah.
I will hail him as Harold. Harold.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Anyway, monsters.
Monsters to the north, yeah.
Great. Okay.
He said, not super far.
Not super far.
A lot of wing flaps, but not before the day is over. We'll encounter them.
Interesting. So should we go around or just?
Well, I suppose it's up
Yeah, well-
to you guys. I mean, we obviously haven't encountered them yet, but I'm just saying, on the way.
Maybe we should just try to be quiet.
They said they were big, but for a bird, you know, that's
Good
pretty much
point.
everything.
Yeah.
He thought you were a monster, actually.
Just snort.
See? You're not helping your image, you know.
Do I know anything about ogres?
I thought you were gonna say birds.
Don't think about birds.
Yes. Make a history check.
Well, that's gonna be super great. Yeah, 6.
6.
They're
You know they're big. You know they're angry. You know they like to hit things.
And you know they're a lot like onions.
They have legs.
an ogre.
Or parfait.
Not like cakes.
I like cake though.
No.
Ogres. There ain't no swamps around here.
They do have really nice boulders, though.
It's true. That is true.
It's off the rails.
Anyway, so should we just be stealthy from here on out?
Not my strong suit, but sure.
I'm pretty good at it for being such a big guy. Yeah.
Can you teach me?
It's real easy.
Okay, perfect.
You just do this. You're walking real slow.
Yeah, make it so.
But it's more of like a Bigfoot walk, you know?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
It just starts.
Yeah.
sure, long lived, right? Make it stealth check.
Sure.
Are we all
Would I be performing?
Well, he's doing a stealth check first to demonstrate.
26.
Okay, so as he does the Bigfoot
I rolled
walk,
a 19. I get
Okay.
a +7.
So as he does the Bigfoot walk, you don't hear a single sound. And as he starts to like move by the trees, he moves like near one, and then you don't see him keep walking. He just disappears until you look, and then he's like just walking like perpendicular with it or parallel with it to where you were looking at him.
Every attempt to see it is just a blurred blob.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm staring very intensely right now.
Yeah. But can you see me?
When you allow me to, I guess.
Very stealthy.
When Rin looks over at the deer watching Bogzar, and she kind of looks at him and goes, "Okay, all right." And then she tries to mimic. I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm trying to mimic
Okay,
what
make a
Bogzar's doing.
performance check then.
Okay.
She acts like she notices for a while.
Oh, that's an
Okay, so
They-
very similar to the stealth approach on Dragirin, you see the walking over.
Every branch break.
Yeah, snap, snap, snap.
Bogzar, you just hear in your mind, "Am I doing it right?"
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, you can just in your head.
It's in my head.
You don't have to see
This is weird. I still am talking out loud.
it. Yes, you are.
I don't know what to say now. Is this how you was talking to a bird?
Yes.
I'm still talking out loud.
Yes, you are. That's okay. We'll work on it. You teach me how to stealth. I'll teach you how to
Yeah.
do this in your head.
How about we, move?
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
We are
Have you
moving.
tried not stepping on branches? I hear that helps.
Oh.
Quietly. Watch where you're going.
Oh.
We stealth ahead.
Preferably, yes.
Okay. Could I have the group?
Here we go. We're stealthing.
Could I have the group make a stealth check?
Yeah. Here we go.
Straight ahead.
Straight.
Keep straight.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a group.
9.
17.
15.
15.
Did not roll very well that time, but I do get a +7.
So,
I didn't hear you.
as you press further northward, you feel collectively you've done pretty well regarding your overall ability to kind of mask your footsteps and make sure that whether there's going to be either stepping within a noisy patch during maybe some birds passing by or something to that effect, you do a decent job. Not perfect, but decent. As you continue moving northward, Bogzar, with your perception check earlier,
Yeah.
you spot what looks like a very large, approximately 9-foot tall, hulking humanoid walking through the forest.
I just
They're wearing, as you look at them, they have not noticed you. They're wearing what looks like not hide, but actually like leather armor. As they continue walking, you see a second one just behind them, maybe 5 feet. As it turns and starts talking to it. Who speaks giant? No one?
I find
I
out.
know I definitely don't.
I don't.
That's under.
The one to speak Minotaur.
These should be proficiencies, right?
Right, maybe bottom left.
There are feats and traits.
Oh, this will come in.
Oh, it's down here. Yeah. I
Okay.
know I definitely don't.
So nobody understands what they're saying, but you hear a very deep guttural "Cool, Chris, cool, cool."
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I say cockatoo. Did you hear
And you see them both continue walking.
that? Let's go that way.
Sure.
And then let's go that way. And we go that way.
Okay. So
Around.
which way are you going then?
So they
Wait,
passed
I
us.
think we're just going wide, right?
Behind where they were walking from, or to intercept?
No, I don't want to intercept.
Okay.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
That's why I had to ask.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We're just giving them a wide berth
Okay. Sure.
as we head on our way.
Gotcha. Okay. So, as you continue walking,
Mm-hmm.
your stealth check maintains. As you continue moving northward, you get about another 500 feet before you hear another set of heavy footsteps.
Okay.
You see another pair walking in the reverse direction. They would almost walk into your path if you were to continue, but you do spot them beforehand.
I say in the box is mine. I do make that.
See. Maybe we go that way.
I'm
Can we
gonna-
like zag between the two groups?
If you'd like to.
Oh boy!
Are you that confident in our stealth check?
Or we could just wait until they pass.
Does it look like we can hunker down and they won't come upon us naturally?
They're on our trajectory, right?
They are.
Okay.
So
no.
we need to move.
We need to.
Let's go. Oh, just go.
Yep.
We'll go ahead.
We're stealthing. I'm gonna say it into your head. I'm gonna go. It's ready, friend.
It's a bull. But I know what you mean.
So we're gonna head in the other direction.
Okay. So, as you continue,
Mm-hmm.
you see them starting to get closer, but you alter your course a little bit to kind of compensate for where they're going to end up. And they pay you either no mind or they don't notice. But you're able to continue along your path. As you see another pair of ogres, different from the first two, both wearing still leather armor. And tell you what, since you're closer, could I have we'll have two people make a perception check or one person with advantage. Actually, no, two people make perception check. Only two people can actually
Who wants to make it?
I feel like should
Want
be
me to do it?
the two people who did the original.
You guys are all within about the same cluster now, so it could be
Yeah.
anybody at this point.
Yeah. I was just gonna say like keep continuity wise, like the two people from before.
I'll do it. Missed.
19.
Okay. Good.
17.
So you both notice that these ogres, they aren't just wearing leather armor, but it's studded leather. To add to that, and it's like ogre size, it's appropriately fitted. They all have these crystal pendants hanging from their necks.
Like same crystals that we're looking for.
They look rough.
Bless you.
Casting bless. Okay. Just kidding.
Blessings of it.
Level 2 with that spell?
Big
Yeah,
black.
bless is level one.
I was thinking of. I was thinking of which.
So the crystals do look rough, but they do appear to be the same.
That's what you want.
This is gonna be a problem.
So they're by themselves. We take them out quick. My face just kind of gets sad.
We should keep moving.
Did you make money?
13 hit points.
So hold on. Things though, we turn to the group and like, so better armor than we thought.
You could probably do like stage speak, just in case the mics.
We're
Oh.
whispering.
Oh right, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, yeah, that's not good.
So they're wearing the crystals we want, in better armor than we thought. That was made for them. This is an organized group.
Yeah.
I bet we take them out.
Alert everyone.
Quietly.
They're definitely on a perimeter round.
So, let me get this straight. There's 6 so far.
I think we should scout.
Or do we go through the lines? Like sneak through the lines.
I will do whatever you guys want to do.
I vote for sneak.
I vote for sneak. They're gonna kill us.
What do you
They're
do?
gonna kill her.
I'll go with the 18. You're going with the group? That's what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll just go with it. Yeah. Go with the flow. That's what I learned from my
So-
Minotaur friend here.
So this group is coming towards us while the other group is going away from us.
Either way.
Oh, they're coming towards. So
They're
so they're just like
It's
going.
like
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll wait till when they cross each other, and then once they cross each other, we'll wait a few minutes and go straight to that point.
There was 500 feet between them two, so you've got like
Yeah.
No ways
So
to
yeah,
go.
we can go through the line and keep going keep going north
So let's keep sneaking.
to that mountain.
This has been a great chat. Let's go.
Right.
Straight ahead.
so. I'll ask the group if you want to re-roll your stealth checks
Yeah.
or keep them as they are.
No, reroll.
Oh,
Do it.
sure. I'll
Do
do
it.
it.
So
I'll do it.
light metagaming. We're all 15 plus.
With one,
Jake
there was
was like,
only,
"Mm-mm."
there was only one of us
Live.
that wasn't
What were
15.
you?
Do it.
Oh wow.
Do it.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Executive
Full
decision.
send,
Okay.
guys. Full send.
Yeah, that's how we live.
And this is where the show ends.
You know what? Because
Oh!
Bogzar, because it's your idea.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, use my dice. Do it.
I used
Your dice.
too.
Your dice.
Oh, no.
Sorry. 14.
Seven.
Okay.
Oh, no.
13.
12.
18.
Remember that?
Okay.
Remember that time when I said we should just stay where we were?
So
This is better.
Level 2.
here we go.
Six
As
ogres.
you-
Let's go.
Let's
So, yeah. As you continue along northward, you start to see a clearing pass within the trees. And as you get closer to them, you kind of creep up towards some of the trees that are like near where the edge of the clearing may be. Kind of creeping closer and look outward, and you see what looks like an ogre camp. Tents
God.
set up with one huge one in the center.
Mm-hmm.
As you all look and discuss amongst yourselves,
Oh.
Oh,
What do you want to do?
I thought there was a continuation there.
I think we should go.
I say we just go straight through this camp. What could possibly happen?
We die.
And what? Talk to them
You like birds? Maybe ogres also like birds. I don't know.
and possibly talk. Are they monsters or creatures?
Find common ground.
Yeah, I mean, they are monsters, but they are creatures too.
Okay.
You're talking like D&D rules.
Just-
sets?
Yeah,
They're creatures.
creatures. Okay.
So,
Then yes, I can
this is more
talk to
question for
them.
you. So, like, we know we were going straight north, and there was like we are using a certain mountain as a reference point. One, how close are we to those mountains? And two, like, is like that our focal point directly through the camp, or what?
You adjust your path a little bit to compensate for the initial ogre patrol, but you have stayed mostly on the same course. You've gotten closer to the mountains, but you're not quite to them yet. As far as you can tell, you're probably within maybe a mile of them, but it does look like the ogre encampment is on the direct path. Sorry, when I say a mile of them, I mean a mile of your destination. So you're getting closer to the base of the mountains.
Can we also? This is probably a role thing. We can tell generally how many inhabitants are in this camp.
Looking around, you're not sure. Anywhere between 20 to 40 or 50. You're not sure. It's a good size, but they are ogres too. So
That's a town, Tony.
small town, very small town.
Village.
Camp.
It is a camp.
Camp. That's a town.
Are there walls?
No walls.
Okay.
So maybe we just stick to the edge of the woods here and just keep moving.
What?
Maybe they have a nice restaurant in there. I don't know. Maybe they're civilized.
So my thoughts were, we get more for clearing the path. That's part of the
We're
path.
talking too much to see him as rolling.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
Anyway, what's up, Tony?
So
Oh,
As-
that makes it worse. Tony.
as you're discussing amongst yourselves, you hear I think you should just go in. As you turn around, you see an ogre has crept up behind you.
Wait,
We don't get a
even with my passive?
Yes.
He's sneaky.
Wow.
That's stealthy ogre.
Yeah, he's a really stealthy ogre.
So
Hello.
maybe just head on in.
Does he startle us like she startled me?
Oh, it throws you off for sure. You didn't hear him walk up at all, and it's an ogre.
Oh.
You see his great club on his
Oh no! And it looks at me.
Hello there.
Why would you say that?
one quick yell and we'll all come get you, but we can just take you in now too if you like.
Why?
Intruders!
Oh God, no.
Intruders. That's
See,
hard.
We've yet to intrude. We're
We
still in the
haven't even
woods.
entered the premises.
Walk on in.
But if I take one step in, then I'm an intruder.
He points. Move.
Wait, is that an official invitation?
We have to figure out what to do with you.
That sounds like an invitation to me.
You'll talk to Visitor.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Visitor?
Inside!
Yes, sir. What was it? What was his name? Visigor?
You heard the word, the term, the name Visitor. Yes.
Visigor. Oh, crap.
As he yelled intruders, you see other ogres pop out of their tents with the same clubs. Although some of them are wearing the same studded leather armor, other ones are not. Other ones are just wearing typical hide. But one thing you note as you walk in with several of the different ogres kind of taking a look at all of you, all of them have the same crystals around their necklaces, or crystal necklaces around their necks. As he points you in, and you walk closer, he gives, or well, let's ask, how are you guys walking in? You guys want to do it just as a clump, single file?
While we walk in, I'd like to make a copy of one of those crystals on my neck
Okay.
with an illusion and try to keep it up.
Okay.
So, are ogres the same size as minotaurs?
They're bigger.
Yeah,
Like,
like
so
How
2
much?
foot,
How much
probably.
bigger?
So they're 9 feet tall,
Oh,
and
they're
they've got
7?
7.5.
that, yeah.
and they've got like a good 300 pounds on them. Big bellies, big arms, big. They're big creatures. They're technically speaking large creatures versus medium.
Just for my edification, are they considered humanoid?
No.
No.
Ogre.
Yeah. Come on, give it the time.
Ogre might be roiding. Who knows? So,
Yeah. Are we walking in single file, or you guys want
Single
to?
file seems
That sounds like
suspiciously
yeah.
prisonery.
Yeah. So I guess we spread out a little bit.
okay.
I'm totally gonna be like, hey, hello.
You see one of them just.
Oh, hi. Good to see you.
You see it just kind of get a little bit confused, and as you continue walking in, they kind of form a line behind you.
Hello there.
As they kind of lead you.
As least threatening as possible, I think, is the way to go here.
So me brooding in the back isn't a good thing.
Yeah, nope, that's a problem.
Bell. The bell is back.
Is there anything you can do, Bell?
Unfortunately, not. No.
No.
Until you learn the counter spell, it's there. Or just spell magic. Actually, that would work too. 'Cause it's an illusion that lasts for a little while. So.
I'm a caster.
Oh man, too bad.
Yeah. So, as you continue moving along, you see what looks like
Like
a person walks out of the large tent that they're leading you towards. And as you see the big flaps open up, you see a human man walk outward, who is wearing this kind of large tunic, a very big kind of gray cape, almost looks like oversized for his body. He walks out. Ah, new visitors, welcome. I'm Visigor. Welcome to our encampment. We in the Hugmug Ogre tribe are friendly for those that are friendly to us. Please, come inside. Let's talk.
You, my friend, are a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, well, thank you.
Visigoth.
Visigor, yes.
It's Visigoth, guys. Did you see it's Visigoth?
Uh-huh.
We heard about you.
How about
You have, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
From this big bloke over here.
oh, thank you. Oh, Upper.
Og?
Og, yes.
Oh,
I'm Og.
oh, hey, Og. I'm Bogzar.
Hello.
Hey, nice guy.
Seems like it. You keep a great perimeter.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're very good at it too. You're big and scary.
Got past two of our other guards. Oh, it's fine. They're, I'm sure, adventurers that are not meaning any harm to our tribe.
Not at
Nope,
all.
zero. Absolutely.
Really
none.
just passing through. To be honest.
Good, good.
We were headed there, and you guys are here, and it was just we didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Headed, and he points
Just-
up towards the mountains.
Just north,
Ah, well,
north that way.
we will need to speak about that then. So,
Okay.
may I ask before we actually continue with the pleasantries, who do you represent?
Oh,
Have you ever heard of Gausa?
I can't say that I have. No.
Oh.
So,
Well, she's from Milvain.
you're from Milvain. Oh.
is that a problem?
We're not from there,
It-
but
yeah,
Gausa is.
Mostly, we're just going with them back to where they've been from. Because there's some things up north that apparently interest those in Milvain.
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Shit, what is happening right now? The cat's trying to talk.
Yeah, it's shocking me.
5 total.
That's what a cat needs to shut up.
You know,
It was a great idea.
given the how should we say precarious situation you find yourselves in, it would be best to be honest for our discussions going forward. I would hate to have things get messy.
Yeah,
Well, I was honest. Seriously, Gausa told
Yeah,
us to
Gausa
come
from-
forward. Thanks for it.
Just works at a brewery.
Yeah.
Just- and we're on a
That
brew
makes money,
request.
right?
You know what?
Let's go inside. Yeah. Right. You and you. Let's take a minute. We'll go inside. Let's go inside.
When we head inside, I'd like for the three of the talkers to just be quiet.
You know, that'd be great.
I'm more interested in hearing from the Minotaur, as I'm familiar with some of the people in the Cartu Desert. And I'd like to hear from them, as I feel that they may be more honest than some of the silver-tongued ones within your group.
Sounds good.
I have a -1.
His fault.
Well, come on in. As you see him push the tarp open, it does look like it's rather heavy, but he opens it rather effortlessly.
I go in. I snort at both of you as I walk by. And the cat.
As you walk in, you see one large stone throne with one huge crystal placed at the centerpiece of the top of it. Almost like a kind of figurehead kind of resemblance.
Is it similar to the size that we should be looking for, or is it?
Now,
Oh boy.
Do I feel anything coming from it? Or is it just... Does it, like, emanate anything, or is it just...
you know what? Make an insight check.
Insight? I'm gonna insight the crystal.
What are you hiding, Crystal?
So
18?
As you walk inside,
Oh, this is probably a bad...
You know all
Dear.
of that crystal's secrets.
the deer, as you're particularly kind of feelings, like without any sort of sensing of energy or anything like that, you feel calm walking in, almost happy. Yes. And as the human man sits on the throne, it looks like it's meant for one of these larger sized creatures, but he sits on top of it, kind of stretching out.
The throne suits you, brother.
Yeah, natural. You look
Thanks.
natural. Oh, whip, whip.
Sorry.
Admittedly, you're right. This does feel silly. I'll just sit a bit more normally. So, why have you come to the Hugmug tribe? And what are your intentions?
Well, we didn't specifically come to your tribe. Now, we were asked to go up into the mountains and acquire some crystals from a cave up there. Apparently, one of the breweries back in Milvain uses it to make some special fancy brew. That's pretty much all. We didn't know your tribe was here, and then when we came across it, we didn't know what to do.
If we're being honest, we thought they were just passing ogres. We've heard there's ogres in the area, but we didn't think there'd be an organization of ogres. More just passing by. So we thought we don't really want to fight, so we quietly moved through as not to alert. I mean, for being honest, most ogres aren't exactly nice to us smaller folk.
Most smaller folk are not nice to ogres.
That's true. That's true.
Excuse me. I was speaking to the Minotaur.
I was talking to you.
Maybe don't be rude to our guests who could have us
Well-
killed.
No. You are the guests in the tribe for now. Under
Sorry, my host.
well,
Sorry.
it is sensitive, the location of this tribe, as well as the disposition of it. We've been doing work here. Allow me to ask a question. And I need some sort of honest answer. How can I trust you? And this is to the entire group.
No, we can talk.
Yes. Give me a reason to trust each one of you.
I have the map out, and I was writing that your town was here, and then now I'm erasing it. Yeah,
You could just draw that again.
no, don't even. No, never. I was never here.
I need more than that.
Great
I handed
idea.
the map.
You had-
Well, okay. Well, there's that too. How will we know where we're going?
South.
Solid logic. I can't really argue that.
You see him roll it up and place it within his tunic. What else?
I mean, we're under no real contract other than to survey the potential for crystals.
And what have you found?
Woods and mountains.
My only true enemy's life for hags. You are non-existent.
That town is like a threat.
Allow me to ask this question.
Sorry, the cat's got us too.
Does the town of Viverdane know our presence?
No.
Ooh.
All they know is that there's some ogres out here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No organization, just ogre activity. As in, there might be a few we don't know.
Yeah, they said there was ogres. They said there might be giants.
And what do they know of the ogres? What is their perception of them?
Steer clear. Yeah,
They're dangerous.
usually. Yeah.
They're not a threat to the town, but ones to still be avoided entering their.
Pretty much,
If you
yeah.
hear ogre, you think don't go that way.
Yeah. This is your swamp. We don't want nothing to do
Honestly,
with it.
complete transparency. We were sent to clear a path. We're probably not going to be the only ones sent here. Just being honest.
Why would you say that?
Or
Like literally, the
Don't
entire
make
group
it
puts their
be
heads in their hands.
There was one map.
We're gonna do
That's all we got. One map.
We
But-
weren't asked to specifically clear a path. They said that we could if we wanted.
That's true. It was
Hey,
extra money
The
if
whole
we
thing
did.
was just to get crystals.
Listen, I'm just being honest.
But you
They
are
know
right.
there are crystals
They
out
might
here
send
somewhere.
others.
There's a map that exists. We obviously aren't the only ones that know about it. And if we don't come back, we're probably going
But-
to send someone.
But I'm pretty sure
Just
that's
saying.
the only map. Right.
Maybe.
So-
so hold on. The information that we gathered from the map maker who surveyed the area was he saw a glint in the mountains
From a cave.
from a cave.
That he's
Now,
now might be crystals.
he doesn't know, he only recognized the glint of the crystals.
It's true.
Is there any way? No, that would probably not be a good idea either.
We could just tell them that it was a wash.
Yeah,
That the
it's
glint
small,
wasn't actually crystals.
Yeah. We
either an
could
extremely small seam of crystals or something else. But he hasn't been here. All he's seen is through a telescope.
right.
The team just had this smile crawl across his face. That's very good to hear. And I appreciate your honesty, all of yours, in your respective ways. So,
Yep.
here is what I think we'll do.
We die.
I will be honest with you. As he says that, you see his form shift. As his body grows in size to fit that of the throne, his skin turn blue. Large tusks grow down from his mouth as he grows these large claws. I am actually the true form of Visicor. As you see a blue, giant-like creature sitting in front of you that is appropriate to the size of the throne.
Is it a frost giant?
That was very good. That was very good. I didn't see that coming. That's a twist. Did you guys see that coming? I
Yeah.
didn't see that coming.
I am
kind of did.
not a human. I am what is known as an Oni.
Oni.
Yes. If you're familiar with the creatures, we're normally quite violent and prone to, how would you say it? Evil.
Oh, well, I never heard of him, so.
Is that a reputation you're trying to keep or change?
It looks like he's changing it.
Well,
Running this whole thing.
that is the interesting thing about these crystals. You see him turn back towards the one on the throne. They have some sort of special abilities to them. The ogres have increased intelligence, and much of their violent dispositions have been calmed. You may have even noticed that as you've been standing here, they have a calming, euphoric almost presence. As I have been influenced by them as well. I don't want the humans to come here and think that
They can just take the crystals. They're special to us. They almost are sacred. But I understand that the glint that they saw may lead them to believe that the vein had something to it. So, in exchange for your cooperation, in telling them that there is nothing but some passing ogres in the area, and the vein was nothing much to actually harvest, I will provide you with some.
So,
It sounds like a great deal.
I have a question. You probably provide for yourselves very well.
We do,
Is
yes.
there anything that you're lacking or wanting?
We want to have our place in the world and not be thought, possibly exterminated. If people did know that these crystals had some sort of special powers to them, they would likely come to try and take them by force, if
So-
necessary.
Our employers only wanted one sizable crystal for brewing.
2.
I don't
Was it
compare
two?
like that.
It was 2.
They're a bit greedy, if we're being honest.
One is fine.
They said one
Honestly-
or more for 2. Just
She wanted
Yeah, yeah,
2.
Sacred crystals. We'll
What?
take one.
point.
I'm
I was getting
that we take 2. I'm saying she wanted 2. That's what? Honesty.
I was trying to.
She gets what she
So-
gets.
That's
Nothing
fine.
builds
Get what you get, you don't
relationships
CrossFit.
better than trade. I was trying to see. Maybe build your stature as a trading post. And start a form of trade and make the lives of yourselves and your constituents better.
That's a good point.
Make a persuasion check.
Do you like apples?
You don't get to roll with that one.
Oh
That-
shit. 17.
I really said that though. Do you like apples? I'll let you do your thing.
Well,
Then we'll
see
just-
how this goes first.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't trust the humans, and most civilization has seen ogres as a blight. To be fair, they are rageful under normal circumstances. We are not normal any longer. But I don't know if the crystals, or their absence, would change the nature of the ogres back to what rage-filled monsters that they and I are or were.
Do the crystals they wear deplete and have to be replaced?
I don't know. I have only seen that while wearing them, being in their presence, does change them.
So I must have to like get new crystals.
We have not had to yet.
It's good to know.
I'm not trying. What I was getting at by saying they only wanted one, possibly 2, is that there's not a. They don't need a huge number of them. Only a few. So we're not trying to drain your source, but merely provide proper recompense for those that we get.
Yeah, we'll just
How big,
Tell
if
me
we're being honest, how big is the vein? If you're comfortable sharing. It is something that I prefer not to. We have only just met.
yeah, it's fine.
It is a special sight to us.
Humans are as humans are. Somebody may come and investigate. Not us, but somebody else may come investigate. The option of trade, even in minor amounts, would that be an interest to you?
Do you like apples?
Who doesn't like apples?
My friend, if I got a deal.
We don't like them that much. But in the interest of trade and establishing relations, if you were to speak on our behalf to Milvain, maybe something could be arranged.
This glamour of yours, is it illusionary in its base?
And like I make like a little human figure with minor illusion.
Similar to this, or is it more of an actual changing?
Transformation. It is close to a polymorph, if you're familiar with the term.
So you could.
Theoretically, in your human form, be more presentable as a human commanding the ogres to make them more calm.
To ease diplomacy, yes.
Humans are stupid, right? I mean, there's none here.
Oh yeah, they suck.
Yeah, humans are kind of the worst.
Thanks.
You're kind of stuff.
My
That's
tail is
different.
just like kind of pointing.
It's different. That's not human. You're a dream. You're a dream person.
In person.
That's different. Totally different.
I think we might be able to work something out, but we will need you to show that you mean us in good faith. Some sort of show of loyalty.
Whoopsie.
Is there anything you need done?
Hey, what are we gonna do?
I do have an idea, but it is best to speak on that tomorrow as the night does close in.
Okay, yeah, because I asked, 'cause we're adventurers. We don't really have a whole lot
That
in
way,
terms of
not a lot coming in.
Great.
things to give away. But we can do jobs.
Yeah, my schedule's free now.
But we'll talk about it later.
Good. You are welcome to stay within my tent as my guest this evening. None of the ogres will give you any trouble, not that they would anyway. We like to maintain a fierce disposition towards those that come near the camp, but are actually quite amenable.
I have something.
Yes.
Since you've kind of let your guard down, and it's beginning to be night, you like to party? I mean, we could have a heck of a blowout here.
I don't think that's quite appropriate.
Really? Why not?
Let's find out if the loyalty test works first.
We can't. Come on, you gotta break bread.
We will, if you are to be trusted.
Look at his face. He's pretty trustworthy.
I have known bugbears in my time, but I have not
Some
known
that wear hats.
none that have worn anything remotely close to what you're wearing.
Well, my friend, let's do this.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Right, come on. Bring out the ale. Let's do this. Let's have a good time.
We're not doing that.
No parties, no giant rocking chairs. This is the worst trip I've ever been.
No, he was so looking forward to like a monument or something, some kind of like architecture or something cool to see on the trip.
The Great Crystal Chair.
We are seeing the Great Crystal Chair though. That's better than a rocking chair.
Oh, yes.
So,
Maybe a party tomorrow, Bogby.
Trying to lighten the mood a bit.
It'll be a celebration for the loyalty test.
exactly.
Great. Can't wait for the test. Great. It'll be awesome.
Could I have you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh,
Okay.
all right then. Here we go. Wisdom.
Mhm.
14.
So you actually feel like really good about that. Like it sounds like a great idea.
God, loyalty test in the morning.
Bogzar's disposition immediately swaps.
I can't wait.
Well, that was big.
Did we get at all suspicious about that?
You didn't see any casting of spells.
I got suspicious because I have a spell that does that.
Yes, you do.
That wasn't very nice.
Hey guys,
I just want to go to sleep. It is late, and I would prefer you all did the same.
That's fair. We are talkers.
guys, I feel like Sonny Delight. You ever feel like that?
Good night, Bugsy. Good night. And
We are drunk, right?
Still standing here. What's going on?
could catch sleep instead, but I don't feel like that's necessary.
No, that's Bogby.
Okay, well, show us to where we're gonna sleep, I guess.
There are some just rugs you can lay on there. As you
Oh,
see, there are
Right, right
they're
here.
just fur rugs.
He
Yep.
did say this tent.
Okay, great.
So, is everyone nice
Matt.
good for the evening? That is about time for the game. So we'll pick up next time as you guys discover what the Hugmug tribe has in store for you.
What is it? The
The
because I have
Hugmug.
hug mug.
Mm-hmm.
Hug a mug.
Hugmug.
Hugmug.
H-U-G-M-U-G.
Hug mug.
Yep.
I wrote
They're
hot
lovers.
dog.
Yeah, I wrote something totally not that.
So,
I think I wrote
Hug monk.
I wrote Huck Monk.
It's like
Hug monk.
Hug monk.
Hug Monk.
So,
Got it.
Monk or mug?
Mug.
bug.
HUGMUG. Hug monk.
Hug. This.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
You hug a
It's
mug.
a hug and a mug.
Hug a mug. Great.
So,
Got it.
as we wrap the game up for this evening, we will prepare the next leg of the adventure as you are currently guests of the Hugmug tribe and determining what exactly lies in store for you next time.
Great.
We're going to go ahead and do the outros then. So, I am your DM of this evening, rather. DM T-Bork. Tony. Yeah, T-Bork. And once again, I want to thank Gilded Light for the space to have this to actually stream our game. Tomorrow we will have the Actoroki session, as per usual, at, I believe, 6 p.m. Pacific. And on Thursday, you can, I think, tune into Inspectors, not quite sure. Stay tuned. I actually don't remember if that was we actually have an episode planned for next week or not. Or tomorrow, or this, 2 days from now.
Time.
Right. It's a weird concept. At 4 p.m. Pacific, if it is available. We'll find out. Anybody else like to do any sort of announcements or anything regarding the game? Things to be excited about?
Nope. Life is boring.
Okay.
I want to play Tarkov with people. This is their wife this weekend. So maybe I'm on Discord. Play some Tarkov.
Okay. There we go. Well, once again, thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys watching our game. And stay tuned next week to find out what happens with our group in Action Pact. Is it Sunny Delight Crew, the Murder Team?
We're working. We're working.
Workshopping it.
What are you this week?
Workshopping it.
We didn't come across. What are we? Team Talk to Sparrows? I don't know.
Team Hug Mug.
Team Hug.
Team Hug Mug.
Team Hitchcock. Jack and Birds.
Oh wow, that was stretch.
Yeah.
Also, as I said it, all I could think was the Blues, and Hitchcock was the coach. I was like,
Why you're not
Yeah.
a bard? Anyway.
Yeah.
no, I won't ever.
Again, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.
Bye, sweetie pies.
See ya.